The boxing gods seem to be smiling on fans in 2024. First, we had the viral spectacle of Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney.
Out back. Oh, and Devin Haney!
And more recently, we witnessed Alexander Usyk becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, toppling the Gypsy King Tyson Fury.
Oh, what a shot that is! Fury's wobbling! Usyk's caught him! Fury's in all kinds of trouble!
And the excitement keeps rolling. Next up, we get to watch one of the best pound-for-pound boxers on the planet. Face an unfamiliar foe, looking to make a name for himself.
The speed, the combinations, the power of Frank Martin on display.
In this Southpaw showdown, we have Gervonta Tank Davis putting his WBA lightweight title on the line against the untested but hard-hitting Frank Martin. This fight is more than just a matchup. It's personal.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Been on a house arrest and things like that. It's a lot of shit built up. It's a lot built up. And I'm gonna take it out on him. A brick hand. This is his back shot. Brick hand.
Well, I got more than just a brick hand, dumbass.
You gonna prove to the niggas back home.
They know what you
in
don't
Detroit.
know. They know what you don't know.
You from the suburbs.
They know what you don't know.
You a trash.
There's bad blood between these two, stemming from a sparring session years ago.
Yeah, that was a legendary sparring session, you know what I mean? You caught Tank with a shot, and he got mad and wanted to like fight no gloves off. Is that true?
So when we spar, me being me, I rushed him because I knew he was scared, and I wound up getting caught with his best punch is his left hand. And once he caught me with the left hand, that's when I got mad. I caught him, and then he started grabbing me after that, and then I jumped on him, and then it turned to like something like a wrestling match, like, because he kept grabbing me and stuff like that.
Gervonta Tank Davis needs no introduction. He's already proven himself as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters. But in case you've forgotten, let's jog your memory. Tank had the perfect start to 2023. First, he took down Hector Garcia in the 9th round of their January bout.
In this case, Garcia is the challenger. It looked like he was going down. He got hurt. But Garcia's in serious trouble. Look at this. He is such a to the corner of Tank Davis, and he's asking his corner what happened.
Then he faced Ryan Garcia in the biggest boxing match of the year.
What else? Exactly. What else? Then you're gonna wake up in the hospital. What else? I'm awake now. What else? You're gonna wake up. Then when you wake up, then what? I see a lot of things I can knock you out with.
What else but a hook?
Hey, so when you get hit with the right hand, then what?
Touch that chin.
I'll touch that chin. I'm gonna hit you with that left hook right there. Well, I can see it actually. I can see that.
Where he erased all doubts with a brutal body shot in the 7th round.
A right hand by Garcia. And now, Garcia forced to take a knee. Mamma mia! Much like Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, who was stopped by Bernard Hopkins following a paralyzing body shot with a...
After that, Tank seemed unstoppable, ready to conquer any challenger on his path to greatness. But legal issues sidelined him. Shortly after his victory over Ryan Garcia, the Baltimore native was sentenced to 90 days of home detention, 3 years probation, and 200 hours of community service for a 2020 hit-and-run that injured 4 people.
Sources say world boxing champ and Baltimore native Gervonta Davis was involved in a hit-and-run accident. But WJZ has obtained video of a crash at the exact scene where this happened.
When he violated the terms of his home detention, he spent 44 days in prison. These troubles kept him out of the ring, but now he's free and fired up. With Devin Haney stepping up to 140 pounds and vacating the WBA title, Gervonta stands at the top. At the peak of his career, there's no time to waste. For his first fight back after 14 months, the man standing in Tank's way is the undefeated Frank Martin.
I knew that I was gonna put my all into it just to, you know, get to the top of the sport. I just had a passion for it when I first started. I knew what I would put into it.
Untested and untainted, Martin is ready to announce his presence to the world.
We believed in it, you know, and we just believed that we ready for any of the top fighters. So, you know, give them to us. Let us get them. We ready to eat.
He's fast, smart, patient, and accurate. Frank Martin made his pro debut in 2017 with a first-round TKO of John Edward Lockett. Since then, he's fought 17 more times, maintaining a perfect 18-0 record with 12 knockouts. His most notable victories include those against Jackson Marinez, who lost to Rolando Romero in a battle for the vacant WBA interim lightweight title in 2020, and the previously undefeated Armenian boxer Artem Harutyunyan. Against Marinez, Martin showcased the skills that make him one of the most talked about up-and-comers in the 135-pound division. He delivered a methodical destruction, stopping Marinez in the 10th and final round. Marinez initially used his size advantage, landing counter rights over Martin's guard, but he failed to put together effective combinations.
That he is going to, as we begin the 7th, unloading on Marinez.
Martin broke Marinez down with a relentless body attack.
Martin looking to come up, and with a storm, look at Martin go pinpoint accuracy.
In the later rounds, Martin connected with a series of vicious left hands that staggered Marinez, leading to a follow-up attack that left Marinez on the mat.
But Marty might have had Marinez hurt. I had it right. I think Marinez is hurt. He's wobbled, and Marinez barely remaining upright. Martin loading, looking to get the knockdown, and he got it finally.
Marinez got to his feet and survived the round, but Martin wasted no time in round 10, pinning Marinez against the ropes until he hit the canvas again.
I'm sure it was a big right hook connecting by Martin, and Marinez is hurt again. And look at Martin go. Martin feels like the end could be near, and Marinez is down and up. This one.
In his last fight, Martin went the distance for just the 6th time, winning a close 12-round unanimous decision over Harutyunyan.
Counter from Martin, combination Martin.
Want to see a lot more of that.
Yeah, we haven't seen many angles here tonight.
Here, another country.
Calm and cool, measured, just froze him, and Martin now goes on the offensive.
He accelerated in the last 3 rounds, winning each with Harutyunyan taking a knee in the 12th.
From him, round 1, finished strong against Rivera.
There's been 3 or 4 1-2 by Harutyunyan. These two undefeated 135-pounder getting the best of this round. A minute left in the fight, and Harutyunyan, Frank Martin, deliver on his promise.
Martin!
Now Martin faces the fight of his life against Tank Davis. It can't be seen how Martin upsets Tank in this one, because it looks like Tank's dominance is set to continue and Martin will just be another to step over.
Frank Martin's a top lightweight, one of the top lightweights in the entire world. He's just not on Tank Davis level.
But like this one, you going into what people are saying you're the underdog, where they're like, a lot of people are expecting Tank to win. Does that change your mentality?
The ones who sleep, there's a lot of people who still sleep, you know, so what better fight can I have to wake motherfuckers up besides this?
But in the unpredictable world of boxing, upsets are never far away. Will Frank Martin be the next fighter to shock the world? He certainly has the tools. Speed, power, and technique. His fast, powerful jabs will be a key weapon come June. But Tank is like no one he's faced before. Martin will need to dig deep if he wants to come out victorious. Tank's slick footwork, sharp head movement, and solid defense make him nearly untouchable. While Martin is strong and quick, his defense showed weaknesses in his last fight against Harutyunyan.
There's a left and beautiful right hook.
We saw him do against Rivera a lot. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do what he needs to do.
Where he was vulnerable to body shots and slow with head movement. Something you don't want to leave unchecked heading into the ring with someone like Davis. Davis is a different beast and will pick you apart if you let him.
Vicious right hand! Pedraza goes down!
Even though Martin has the height advantage at 5'8" compared to Davis's 5'5", Tank has no problem handling taller fighters. Just ask Hector Garcia, Ryan Garcia, and many others. While the boxing world was glued to the epic Fury vs. Usyk clash, a twist unfolded elsewhere. Frank Martin announced that the WBA had introduced a rehydration rule for his June 15th lightweight title fight against Gervonta Davis. Davis denied any involvement. The WBA plans to introduce fight day weight checks, but decided not to apply them for the Tank Martin fight. So, Davis and Martin are free to rehydrate as much as they want. Davis is no stranger to rehydration clauses. In his fight against Ryan Garcia last April, he won with a body shot. But afterward, Garcia claimed he lost because the weight drain left him exhausted.
He likes to fight people with no power, so he's trying to weight drain me. Then a rehydration clause, I can't gain more than 10 pounds. There's a lot of stipulations in there that show what kind of character he has, his integrity, and the will of a competitor he has. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the heart of the champion. Look at him, how he represents himself as the champion. He's not even here.
If Davis wins this fight, wealthy backers in Saudi Arabia are eyeing a showdown between him and the knockout artist Naoya Inoue. And this could easily be one of the greatest fights ever. But first, Tank has to get through Frank Martin. With competition getting tougher, Tank knows he still has a lot to do if he wants to cement his legacy in boxing. He's not getting any younger, and the next few years are crucial. Unlike Davis, Frank Martin's abilities haven't been tested at the highest level. But now, the stage is set. Who do you see taking the win? Will Gervonta Tank Davis dominate as expected? Or will Frank Martin deliver a performance of a lifetime? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time at Box Zone.